press X to take a trip.
Get on a rocket ship. Why don't the monkeys know their way around?
Mm. This is quite pretty.
Welcome to Kingdom.
Should I have a brief look in settings?
Yeah.
Settings. I think that's a camera sound. So volume, English. We want subtitles. What does that say under text translation?
Any in-game text will display a subtitled translation. That might be nice for people who are watching.
Absolutely. Controls, move left stick, sidestep, left stick, and right stick, look, right stick. What is that? Cross?
Cross button, action.
Action. Oh, okay. So it's you're looking around, you're moving around, and one button to interact with.
I would call it X, but you know, people do call it cross.
Yeah. I get over to back, or do I just press back? Oh. Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah, well, I'm kind of a bit disturbed by the fact that it seems to have horror music. Shall I read the fun facts?
Yeah, I can't really make that out very well. I think it's a colour problem for me.
The town of Kingdom was founded on September the 23rd, 1784. If I got any of this wrong, by the way, it's just because we're sitting quite far from the display. And this seems to be a PC game. You can tell it's a PC game because the text is tiny. And if it's not a PC game, the text is too tiny.
Yeah.
Because we find that actually a lot with PC games, is that they expect you to sit closer to the screen.
Totally.
Same as it's like a FOV thing, and you know, you'll get PC fans occasionally going, well, oh, why do FOVs? Because consoles can't handle them, and it's like, it barely makes a difference to performance. But anyway, founded blah blah blah, celebrated every year as Founders Day. The US Air Force established a base outside of town August the 4th, 1972. Kingdom's small granite mine closed in 1965.
Is that all we got?
Yeah, like I say, I'm mostly disturbed because it sounds like horror music to me.
Oh, and also this is sort of a small post-industrially type town. It's very handy that all the buildings have their name written on them, so you can always tell what they are.
And the observatory looks like a panda.
It does a bit. It's quite cute. Anyway, should we get going?
Mm-hmm.
Start. It's a very strange type of controls that I have.
Describe them for the audience at home.
Sort of sluggish feeling almost. Does that mean I should change the sensitivity? Sort of
sensitivity generally changes how quickly it moves when you push the stick only lightly, so probably not.
It sort of feels slightly woozy.
If there's a simple delay between when you push something and something happens, then yeah, sensitivity isn't going to change that.
Fair enough. Okay, so we're at someone's house. I am the FBI. And someone is missing, because that was what the poster said right at the beginning. Should we actually nose around, or should I just talk to the family?
You can do what you like. It's an interesting art style.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to actually only press on the sticks a little so it looks smooth, but it's got such a strange control manner.
If you turn the sensitivity down,
Do you think I should?
that'll help you move more smoothly, if that'll help.
I worry it looks a bit jerky.
Oh, you should see, like, we have PC gamers on here, like I say, and then, like, you know...
I don't like that look. Yeah.
I'm not keen on watching mouse and keyboard videos, unless we had, like, colourcthulhu.com's The Earth, which you can't play with a gamepad.
Tried that.
I suppose you could, like, map one, but... Resume demo, you have to hit X, yeah.
Actually, yeah, that does feel a little better. Like I can sort of move smoother. Alright, my reticle widens when I'm on things that I can do. And yes, I think the point is for me to nose around.
Perfect game for you.
Yeah. So what have we got? This is Anderson Community College Enrollment Services Center application for admission. That's a mouthful. For a new student of computer science.
I've got a degree in that.
Is this our person who's missing?
Yes, this is Edith Fairfax.
Edith Fairfax. I think the person who's missing is their son, because there was a young boy in the poster.
Edith is generally a girl's name.
I know, that's the thing.
Well, it might be one of those ones which is sometimes neutral.
So I'm thinking it might be the mother, and the cat put it in the bin now that her son is missing.
Hang on, so what year is that? 1992?
Date of birth, 48.
So is that what year it is now?
Yeah, that's the date that she signed it.
Right. They're quite old, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, this is for whoever
in which
that
case,
is, his mother.
I would assume it's not the daughter that's gone missing, but the wife.
I didn't say daughter, but never mind.
Didn't you? Oh, sorry.
I said son because there's a boy in the family.
Son,
portrait.
right, okay. Well, not son then, partner probably.
So we're going to take this, a little bit of evidence. Blank pictures there.
So does this mean that Church of England, because he's not celibate? Oh, no, wait, that just means not Catholic, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you mean. It's like, oh, right, because he's a pastor.
He's got a dog collar.
Is he a pastor?
Well, he could be pasta, he could be, you know, some sort of carbohydrate.
Lady.
Or is pasta a carbohydrate?
Lady. Son, yeah.
I was trying to make a joke, didn't work.
It's fine. Yes, pasta is a carbohydrate. I assume he's one of the ones that is allowed a partner, but yes, they do rather have separate beds. But some people have.
Is this the parents' room then?
Yeah, because the application was in the bin, and this looks a bit like a serious room.
For serious business.
Then I was going to say, even regardless of religious preferences, you might have separate beds, so... bag there. I'm going to go back into the kitchen as well and check the all the reticles on things. Because it's quite subtle that it expands and then you can look at things. I'll have a quick neb real quick. Anything? No. Anything? No. We want to look in... It's very pretty and idyllic. It's that sort of, it was the prettiest day of the year and then the police showed up. That doesn't expand.
Do you just go and talk to them about it?
I suspect they're doing the serious talking and I'm doing the let's look around.
Yes, I know. But it's just because there didn't appear to be anything else to do, so I was thinking maybe you go and talk to them about the thing you found.
I think there's more rooms for me to explore still. Like, I suspect we're going to find this kid's bedroom. I'm just making sure there was nothing in here because I didn't realise how the reticle would change. But now I know what to look for. Okay, so yeah. You guys don't look FBI, you look like Taft. Local police, maybe. Nice kitchen.
Is it? I mean, I don't really understand this little particular slice of Americana, but from the looks of it and things I've seen on television, I would say state trooper. But I've never really understood what that means, if I'm honest.
No, it's like, does that just mean they patrol the wider area? Because that's the state. Okay, we've got a feather. And the window is shut. Toothbrushes.
Teeth brush.
Teeth brushes. A bath. No shower. Okay. Lucas's room, so I'll leave that. Check.
And I'm assuming you can't do anything with that.
I can do something with both of these.
Oh, okay. Mind you, that doesn't look like an actual back door, does it?
It's locked. That might be to the garage, I guess? Because you have indoor doors to garages.
Well, yeah.
Right, let's check out Lucas's room. Good detail there, across above the bed. Very Spartan. He's watching me now. Hello. I'll turn that on, okay.
Vibe I'm getting right now from the game is Deadly Premonition.
A little, possibly sort of Twin Peaksy. Sort of
I should hope.
mysterious. What's going on-ness. What a camera here.
That's an old film camera.
Yeah, I noticed that.
But then I suppose it's 1992.
Yeah, it's like it's not actually that recent anymore. It's kind of scary to think that that's
A while ago.
15 years ago nearly. It's nearly 2017. Okay, let's check out the closet.
So 15 years ago would be 2002. 25 years ago.
Is it? Wow, God. Got a hidden space there.
No, it's a thing in plain sight. However, that is a secret room.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, not necessarily a secret room, just where he develops the film on the camera we've just seen. Good continuity there.
Yeah, this is a nice little, like, you make your own dark room. Can I get in here? Right, I have to interact to get in. Okay, what have we got? Diary.
It seems he keeps his wilder elements in here. Electric guitar there as well.
What?
Bison. Buffalo. It said bison on the other thing. Stop changing it. I hate it when they do that. Is there a difference? Is one just a name for the
I'm
other?
thinking is one just a breed of another. Oh, I didn't mean to end that sequence. I wanted to look at everything else, but it just kind of ended it for me.
I think you perhaps looked at everything, although you didn't really get a chance to look at the photos, which is a shame.
No, but we might like have it and then we'll look over them at the diner? Oh, gas station diner? Okay, what are we doing here?
A service station will often have a place where you can eat.
Yeah, because she's picked some stuff up.
And unlike in English petrol stations, they'll actually like microwave it for you and stuff. Maria Halperin? Do you think that's her?
And Maria Ortega.
And that's Washington, D.C., which I'm assuming is another, like, hey, they're the FBI. That was odd.
Thought I had to wind my windows down there, yeah. Oof. One thing I will say about this game, it jumps around too much. Third on card.
Oh, yes, that's a, well, it's a storytelling mechanic. One which I'm not particularly fond of when it's overused.
No, because it's not giving me the chance to look at anything.
Well, that's deliberate. It's just I don't like it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think it's a bad choice.
Ah, right.
Tuesday. Yeah, I thought so. So we get to look at all this stuff now anyway.
Well, we don't get a look at the photos.
No, which is a real shame, but we can like redo the beginning. So, visit Cannon Observatory Science Center. The exhibition of space technology, theatre of the stars, parking lot, refreshments.
Oh, these Lucas's sketches.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm now the other lady.
is that the lady? Is that not you?
The lady I was looking at had short cropped hair.
Right.
So that was me before.
So who are you? Or are you just you randomly
I think
jump
we were
into
both
other
called
characters?
Maria, and we had different surnames, because those were the two envelopes, weren't they? Maybe that wasn't us. I think she's fallen asleep. Kind of sweet. We seem to share an apartment, or are we a couple? That's cool. I'll turn the light on. So this is just a cupboard. Just a cupboard. I picked up one feather earlier.
What does that say?
I don't seem to have a zoom or anything, so...
American goldfinch. Something I'd have to like rub my face on the screen and be able to see that properly.
I turn that lamp off. No, that would be the nice thing to do, but... Oh.
Yeah.
Yes, I get that this is a stylistic choice, but I'm not sure in this instance it's one that I like.
This is a house full of people. Hey, Susan.
What is going on? Okay, so Susan, who looks like a lady in a diner?
It looks like she's taking an order for the police there.
Food, yeah.
Because I know like the idea of the mechanic, that's Data Scully, is to make you sort of go, when is this and everything.
Yeah, you sort of have to piece the
Just
timeline
before or
together
after,
yourself.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's what I mean. The pastor is doing stuff to the door, and the wife or lady friend is looking a bit distraught in the kitchen. Is this before when we were, and he's trying to open the door, or is he now shutting up the door?
It looks like he's nailing it shut, but because he's got a hammer in his hand.
Nice.
He's putting boards up over the door.
I'm going to quickly recheck everywhere just in case. I suspect nothing will be different.
So who are you now, if you look down at yourself?
I don't have full... Oh, I do have full body awareness. I am the darker skinned lady of the two ladies, I think. And I think that's who I was before? Maybe? Don't know. We were certainly two ladies, I think.
If you had a mirror, that would be really useful.
Check
I don't think
the
there's one in the bathroom.
No, I suspect they're supposed to be the type of people who do without mirrors.
Makes shaving fun, but then he's got a beard.
Yeah. Alright, let's go to this wonderfully ominous red door.
But you got long nails as well.
Engine goes up a gear. No, now there's someone else driving. That Lucas getting hit by a car.
Yeah, they're definitely going for a Twin Peaksy feel. I don't think they've quite achieved it, but...
That might be a good thing, but I mean, it might still be good and worth playing. Like, if this is something that's actually different. Yeah,
Oh, you can see your own badge.
Can you read it? So...
Sort of. Doesn't really have your name on it. I think you're Anne.
Fair enough.
But you should probably pay attention to what's going on. Halperin. So you Anne Halperin.
suppose.
Well, you're still the same person. This is a problem I have with this sort of game, because it's like, I don't know who I am at any given point. So can you look down at yourself again? Sorry, so we're still the same person.
Yeah. I'm assuming this is you might appreciate it more through repeat playthroughs, which I'm not against if the story's good enough. Nice silhouette. We've got a little messy top bun. What was that just highlighting there?
Yeah, I sort of assumed it was a guy and a girl, simply because that's how it usually works in these things.
Detective stories, yeah. You've got the two perspectives, and one will be serious and the other will not. I'm just making sure I'm going everywhere before I go to the Halperin door. There's no run either. Did get the extra feather, just so it's sort of rewarding me for exploring each area.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's nice that you can tell when something is actually something you can interact with by putting your cursor over it. Like the doll there. Do this.
Wait, isn't this the office from Puzzle Agent?
It does look a bit about it. We're sort of stuck in the basement, so we're knocking, so we're not Halperin.
Well, you might just be knocking to just show someone that you're coming in.
I'm not sure I would knock on my own office door, but yeah, I see your point. Old computer there. Desktop keyboard. Nice, nice.
This is very Puzzle Agent. I suppose a little bit, yeah, I can see that they're sort of going for the sort of the Twin Peaks, X-Files kind of route, although I haven't seen any sign of anything supernatural or anything yet.
Is that actually this on this side, yeah?
Although the buffalo being in the room was a bit,
A little, yeah.
Oh, you're being shown out.
Okay, so she's
Maria
Halperin.
I'm not sure you're Anne Halperin. I'm not sure you've got the same last name.
No, we have different surnames. I think we have the same first name.
You're Anne.
Okay.
That's what it says on your badge.
I can't really read it, but...
At the bottom it says Anne, A-N-N-E.
Fair enough, fair enough. I should have paid more attention to
I thought you were saying the last names were the same.
No, I thought the last names were different. I don't think I was paying enough attention.
No.
Turning and lock.
I think you're right in that multiple playthroughs.
Very pretty.
What are you wearing? You still at work? No name tag, interesting.
Boundary there. I'll get over.
Interesting art style though, it's very colourful.
It is. I'm not convinced it's running as smoothly as it could. I think it actually might possibly be this game. It just doesn't run as smoothly as it should. And it might be
Actually, I think that's a nice thing, is that you don't need your engine to be particularly efficient. You can now make a game with... This seems fairly simple in terms of shapes and styling. It doesn't really need to run well.
I was going to say, I think I'd at least prefer it to run well, even if it's not pretty. Because this feels a bit shuddery.
If you can, yes, it would be nice.
Okay, so this is the US Air Force installation we read about. Let's read this. It is unlawful to enter this area without permission of the Installation Commander, Section 21 International Security Act of 1950, SD-USC 797. This area is patrolled by military working dog team. Use of deadly force authorized. It looks so pretty.
I just call that America.
Bits of it do look rather startlingly pretty in that way that it's such a giant expanse of empty place.
Into the cave.
Let's follow Maria.
You've got to see her.
Wind whistling. Oh, someone set up sort of a little thing here.
It's a traffic cone.
They're birds.
She's looking up, by the way.
I know, I just want to make sure I don't miss anything.
Did you just put that on? Can you see your shadow?
No. I think I just take it as the thing. No, I'm not seeing the shadow, unfortunately. Okay, so well I can actually look up. Anyway, it wants me to interact with this.
No, it's the, yeah.
Oh dear. Oh! That's all I get. Can you read these out for me?
Yeah, sure. A striking, painterly art style steeped in the magic of small-town America and the vibrant Virginia countryside, in autumn I might add. A dreamlike journey punctuated by intense drama and populated by a memorable cast of curious characters. Top right. An original detective noir story in the detective of Twin Peaks, Fargo and True Detective. I'm only familiar with two of those, Fargo and Twin Peaks. Cinematic editing that immerses players in a story told in the style of film and TV, hence the time lapses.
I think that looked actually pretty interesting.
Interesting, yes. I'm not sure it's I'd rush out to buy it straight away.
No, I might get it.
But I'd be interested in playing it, certainly.
It might also be that the demo makes it look like it's a bit more disjointed than it actually is.
To show off more of the game.
It might be worth looking at a review or two to sort of check that.
Or even watching someone playing the first, 10 minutes or something. That always helps.
Yeah. I think that's it for this demo.
I would hit continue in case there's more.
See if there's like a trailer or something. No, I think
this looks like it's just restarted. That's fine, that's fine.
Well.
It doesn't always have to have like a preview video or anything like that.
I was going to say, I'm not enamored of the black bars. I don't really like playing games as if you were watching a film, because I find it's actually kind of distracting.
Actually, I don't mind playing games as if I'm watching a film, as long as that film is a full-frame 16:9 film.
Very true, very true. I'll press take a trip simply because the map is a bit prettier.
Because I can sort of see the whole, you bring in the bars when you want something to look cinematic in comparison to the rest of the game, because that was where that came from, is that you'd be watching something in 4:3 on your standard old television when you were young, or if you're very young, your parents will have done that, I suppose, and then at the end of the film, what would happen is they'd transition to the credit sequence, and what would happen is you would get creeping bars at the top and bottom of the screen that would then squish the image into a 16:9 format with a zoom out, and then you'd be able to see the credits rolling by in this like cinematic. So that became a shortcut in video games, which also ran on 4:3 monitors to indicate that something is more filmic, because it will show you how it is in cinema. But then, of course, we have 16:9 televisions and displays for video games. So now we have to pull in the black bars again to reduce it to, is it anamorphic it's called? Whichever one it is, which is, more wide, even wider than 16:9.
Yeah. I'm just looking at some of the features, because yes, it's Old Bison Trail at the bottom.
Yes.
We went to the gas station. We were in the mine by the Air Force Base at the top there. And we were in that little housing estate, sort of that bundle of
Cedar
houses.
Street or Elm Street, one of the two. We've
That's
also
nice
got
to see.
we've got a roadhouse as well. Very, very Twin Peaks, yes.
Mm.
And obviously, Deadly Premonition came about because it's deliberately
That sort of feel.
That sort of feel, because Deadly Premonition was also modelled after the same sort of stuff. We've got an old mine, a quail trail, an Air Force base, church, even the Air Force base, because it was like the old captain from Twin Peaks as well.
Yeah. It's a very small town. There's one of each of the things that a town needs, and that's it.
The giveaway for me was the music, really.
Yeah. But yeah, I think this looks alright. I think I might want to play this.
Where's Virginia?
Let's just ask our friend Google. This is always the problem with all these games that are set in America. You're like, I know where Texas is, and I know where New York is, and I know where Seattle is, and Florida, and what's the other one?
Florida's the Wang. California's on the bottom left where Bob lives. Got Idaho, which is next to Ida Pimp.
Oh, and the Arkansas.
Arkansas, yes, just next to Kansas. Because you got Kansas, Arkansas, and Illinois is, I believe, nearby as well.
Just loading up the map.
But I forget where Virginia is. I know there's a West Virginia, and I know there's a type of tobacco called Virginia.
Am I spelling it wrong?
Virginia.
I'm going to start one of the I's. Here we go. Yeah, so Virginia is in... Oh, is Virginia the state? Is that right?
Well, we've got a West Virginia.
Yeah, so it's under...
So Virginia of West Virginia.
Under Pennsylvania, which is under New York. Which is under Toronto if you're going all the way up to Canada. So it's on the east side of America.
The east side.
All the way on the east side. But still reasonably northern.
Okay.
I'm going to look along elevation wise. Oh, it's not as northern as the UK. It's about as northern as Spain is.
Yeah.
Anyway, there's a little bit of geography there in the end. But yes, I think we're done with this for now, this game.